Okay, YouTube, New York Half-Ass Prepper here. I did the second impressions with the ATI Omni receiver. Now I'll do the first impressions because I was remiss and I never made that video. But this is how it comes. It comes in its own little box like this. Pretty nondescript. The serial numbers on there and everything. But anyway, you open it up, and here's the receiver. And they got like a nice finish on the polymer. It's kind of smooth. It's just kind of neat. And inside the box, you got a little sticker with the serial number. I guess that's for the FFLs to help them keep track of inventory. And it comes with this warning to only use a mil-spec buffer tube, because it says the receiver threads are manufactured to mil-spec. Now, I don't know why it says that, because the commercial threads are exactly the same. It's just the dimensions of the tube itself are a little bit different. But anyway, I don't want to invite any problems, so I will use mil-spec stuff with this. No big deal. So anyway, here it is. It's pretty nondescript. It says ATI Omni on there, and there's a little American flag on the thing. And here it is compared to the New Frontier. This is a New Frontier armory lower, and you guys should all be stocking up on lowers. If you watch Such's videos, save the country. But there may be some bans or rhetoric coming down the pike on this type of stuff, so get it now while you can. So basically the only difference I could see between these is the shape of the trigger guard is slightly different between the two. Obviously the name and the stamping is different. Like, this doesn't have a logo on this side. New Frontier logo is only on that side. This says safe and fire. This has a bullet and a crossed out bullet. This one seems to be a little bit rougher. It's like you can see some machining marks and stuff on here. And when I put these together, I have to fit these, especially this hole for the magazine catch. Usually you have to file that out a little bit because there's little errant bits of plastic in there that you have to remove. And also this hole here for the rear takedown detent seems to need some attention. Usually you got to shove something in there to clear the crap out of it before you can stick the pin and the spring in there. This receiver, I just put one together this morning. None of those problems. The magazine catch fit right in there, worked beautifully right out of the box, and this hole was fine. These seem to be slightly better quality than the New Frontier. And the New Frontier has kind of a rougher finish. I wouldn't call it stippling. It's just rougher, and the ATI is nice and smooth. But I don't know for sure, but I think that these are made in the same factory. Somebody, I think Never Enough Ammo, said that they're all made in the same factory, and they had to change the names because of licensing arrangements and stuff, licensing agreements. Oh, also this seems to be like reinforced up here. There's like a little nub that goes around. If you could see that, I'll try to get in there. It's kind of like raised up, and this one doesn't have it. I think the whole piece seems to be the one thickness going around. If I can get the profile on this side, you can see the profile there somewhat. But there's a couple little subtle differences. But so far, I'm impressed with the ATI Omni. It was easier to assemble, to put the metal parts in there, and I had it out test fired this morning. It worked flawlessly. So this trigger guard is not going to stop me from buying it. I mean, it's fixed in. You can't put the Magpul enhanced one, but that's just a cool look. So for a totally utilitarian gun, it wouldn't stop me from purchasing this again. The only thing is, I heard that these are not good. They can break and they can wear out, but I'm not being deployed to Afghanistan. My life is not really on a line with these rifles. So I think these are fine for most purposes. And they do some things that the other ones won't do. These will withstand an impact. You could run these over with a car, they'll still fire, and so on. They do have some advantages over the aluminum receivers, and they have a couple of disadvantages. But overall, I think it's a good product, and it's at an excellent, excellent price. Now, if the Omni could come out with an extended trigger guard on these things from the factory, they would corner the market on these things. So, hint, hint. If anybody from ATI Omni is watching this video. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments about these things, I did complete a build on this. I've got several builds on these new Frontiers. Send them all my way. That's it. I'm out.